morning, my dear students. Welcome back. Today we will continue. We will discuss muscular tissue. Today's topic is muscular tissue and nervous tissue. Muscular tissue is a contractile tissue because its cells are highly specialized for contraction. It is associated with movement of the body parts and locomotion of an individual. It is also for flesh of our body and causes opening and closing of aperture. These are the muscular tissue. Now we are going to discuss about characteristics of muscular tissue or muscle tissue. The first point, the cells of muscular tissue are long and fiber-like. They are called muscle tissue. The next point, the cytoplasm of muscle cells or muscle fibers is called sarcoplasm. Normally the cells, inside the cells, the fluid are present, that is called cytoplasm. In muscle cells, it is called sarcoplasm. Cytoplasm only, but in the muscles fibers is called sarcoplasm. And then the cell membrane is as sarcolemma. There we are saying cell membrane, here sarcolemma. The cytoplasm of muscle cells or muscle fibers is called sarcoplasm and the cell membrane is sarcolemma. The cytoplasm of each muscle fiber has two types of contractile protein. The muscle fibers have two types of contractile protein, that is actin and myosin. Actin and myosin. And actin and myosin form a fine fibers. This forms fine fibers, that is called a myofibrin. That protein forms fine fibers. It is called myofibrins. The next very important point, they do not divide. That means muscle cells do not divide or increase in size. It do not divide or increase in size. The last characteristics, the contraction and relaxation in muscle cells is due to the presence of contractile protein. Which is contractile protein? Actin and myosin. Because of the actin and myosins, the muscles can contract and relaxation. Contraction and relaxation is the muscles is due to the presence of contractile protein, that is actin and myosin. Now we are going to discuss the types of muscular tissue. Now we are going to discuss types of muscular tissue or muscle tissue. There are three types: striated muscles, non-striated muscles and cardiac muscles. Striated muscle is also called voluntary muscles. Non-striated muscle is also called involuntary muscles, and then cardiac muscles. These are the three types of muscles. And next, you have to see one by one. You can see the diagrams. According to the diagram, you can understand their shape and their structure. Now, the first point, striated muscles. The striated muscles are alternative band of dark and light colors. Dark and light band you can see here. They are made of, they are alternative band of, they have alternative band of dark and light color. The next point, they are also called voluntary muscles. Why they are voluntary muscles? Because their contraction is under the control of our will. According to our will, we can move it. The next point, they are also called skeletal muscles. They are also called skeletal muscles because their muscles bundle are attached to the bone and are responsible for their movement. Their muscles bundles are attached to the bone and are responsible for their movement. The next point, the skeletal muscles form nearly 50% of entire body weight. That means the striated muscles forms nearly 50% of entire body weight. The last point, the flesh in the body is made up of skeletal muscles or straightened muscles or voluntary muscles. Flesh in the body is made up of skeletal muscles or straightened muscles or stripped muscles. We can see the location of straightened muscles. Arms, legs, face, neck, etc. In this place we can see, that means we can move according to our will. Leg, arms and according to our will we can move it. And then main function of straightened muscles are voluntary muscles. You know that movement and locomotion. It helps in locomotion and also movement of our body parts. And the next one is non-straightened muscles or unstripped muscles or involuntary muscles. They are also called smooth muscles or unstripped muscles. You can see here there are no any dark band or light band, no strips. So they are unstripped muscles because their myofibrils do not have dark and light. Myofibrils we learned here because their myofibrils do not have dark and light band. The next point, they are also called involuntary muscles. They are also called involuntary muscles because their contraction is not under the control of our will. Because their contraction is not under the control of our will. The next point, they occur either as sheath or as sphincter. They occur either as sheath or as sphincter. Now we have to see the location. Where it is located, these types of muscles. Alimentary canal, urinary bladder, blood vessels. Where it is located? Alimentary canal, urinary bladder and blood vessels. And then generally we can say all our internal organs. Muscles are made up of non-stripped muscles or involuntary muscles. Then one more thing we can learn it, the causing of, already I said, opening and closing of the aperture with the help of non-straightened muscles or involuntary muscles. The last one, cardiac muscles. The cardiac muscles is present only in the wall of heart. It is present only in the, we can find only in the heart, wall of heart. The general characteristics of cardiac muscles. The fibers of cardiac muscles are straightened, uninucleated and branched. The muscles are straightened like bands are there. We can say otherwise they are structurally voluntary muscles and functionally involuntary muscles. Structurally voluntary and functionally involuntary muscles. I'll repeat once again. The fibers of cardiac muscles are straightened, uninucleated and branched. They are branched. The next point, they can contract without outside stimuli and do not get tired. They never get tired. These muscles never get, throughout our life, continuously working. They do not get tired. The next point, one function of cardiac muscles. They pump blood from heart into the blood vessels. They pump blood from heart into the blood vessels. Already I said these are the where it is located. It is located in the heart only. It is located in the heart only. And then now next one we are going to learn nervous tissue. Nervous tissue. Now nerve tissue. So nervous tissue or neural tissue. Nerve tissue is made up of specialized elongated cells called neuron or nerve cells. Nervous tissue is made up of special elongated cells or specialized elongated cells are called neuron or nerve cells. Now you can see the diagram. This is neuron or nerve cells. You can see the diagram, and this diagram you have to draw in your fair notebook. This diagram you have to draw in the fair notebook, and in previous muscle tests also I drawn 3 body diagram, that also you have to draw in your fair notebook. Now you can see that neuron or nerve cells are having three main parts. Which are the main parts? Cytosol, dendron and axon. Now you have to see the figure. First, this is nucleus, and here around the nucleus jelly-like substance. Instead of normally we are saying cytoplasm. Here cell body or cytosol or perikaryon. Cell body or cytosol or perikaryon. From the cell body, the small branches are arising. Several branches are arising. That is dendron. These are the dendron. From the dendron, there are minute branches are arising. That is dendrites. The impulses transmitted from one neuron to other neuron through dendrites. One neuron, dendrites, and other axonal. The next one, the long branches are arising from the cytosol. That is axon. This is axon. The impulses are transmitting through the axon. And then in the here axon, the axon is covered with this is called axon is protective covering, that is myelin sheath. Again, outer covering of the myelin sheath, that is neurolemma. Outer covering of first axon covered with the myelin sheath, and again myelin sheath covered neurolemma. And in between the myelin sheath there is a small gap, that is called a node of Reinville. Node of Reinville. And the end of the axons, here it is a muscles are connected or other dendrites. So this is called the axon ending. And in the end of the axon, there is a swelling regions or bulb-like structure, that is called a neurotransmitter. Neurotransmitter. Now, what are the main functions of neuron or nerve cells? We can see nerve fibers conduct a message from one part of the body to the other part of the body. They receive stimuli from the environment and to the brain and the spinal cord. And the next, the impulses or messages from brain to spinal cord carried to various body organs. These are the main functions of neuron. Generally we can say to conduct impulses, carrying impulses from one part of the body to other part, or from the body to brain or brain to body. These are the things we have to learn it. Now, which is the longest nerve? Which is the longest cell? Nerve cells, especially elephant nerve cells. In the axon, sometimes minimum 1 meter, sometimes more than 1 meter. Okay, longest cell, nerve cells. This much only our tissue chapter. Tissue chapter is over. So 3 chapters we completed. That you have to prepare well. And then I'll give you question paper. Please prepare nicely. And then tomorrow's video you will get a lab manual work. So go through it, and then according to that you have to write lab manual. If you have any doubt, please send a message. I'll give you clarification. And then which are the diagrams I said you have to draw in your fair notebook, and backside questions. Again I am repeating log answer and the structural application level questions you have to write in your fair notebook, and then other things you have to find out answers and write in your textbook. Clear? So be safe, stay home, have a nice day, all the best.